Hello guys, it is me, the Dynasty Lobster. Not fake version. This is the long-awaited update to my Mayrio engine. I implemented a ton, and I mean a ton of features since you last saw it. Like it is crazy. First thing you may have noticed is there's gonna be music. So it's best that I turn the game down. Oh, it's already turned down. Okay, this loading screen is fake. It's just, you can skip it because it has a meme. The game has tons worth of improved control. You have precise jump control. You have a nice run button. You got every single thing you'll need. It is now impossible to get stuck. Well, as close to impossible as you can possibly get. The ice and fire flower work perfectly. You got giant goombas. You got everything. A fire flower can break an ice flower, and ice flower works. There's an unused hammer suit that I didn't implement yet, so there's that. There's a... You can do a lot. There's a... But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Because not only do you get these great things, but there's also texture pack support. Or more accurately, resource pack support, since it's multiple images. But still, I've run a bunch of code in the startup room that just loads these images. So I have an image backup folder, but I also have some resource packs you can apply. So if I control A, control drag, replace the files in the destination, the image backup is still here. So now, all of a sudden, Ouija! You play as true Ouija. Wha-bam! Just like that. You thought that was cool. You thought that was cool. You didn't think that was cool, but still. Just look at this. You ready? You ready? Genius! Pure Goomba genius. Now here's something even better. A Super Mario World sprite pack, hey? Obviously, I didn't implement absolutely every sprite yet, but the fact that I implemented some of them is pretty cool, right? Judging from what the last you have seen of this game, it's definitely an improvement. I'll say that for 100% certainty. But yeah, now that we got resource pack support and everything. But, you know, I may as well show them all off first. You know, you click and drag the image backup thing to reset the resource pack. So, here's the Minecraft pack. And yes, this game is going to be available for download in the description. Just because, you know, I really encourage you to make texture packs for this, and to make recommendations on improvements I could make to the engine. Because, if I'm going to be honest, I really should have told you about this whenever I decided to restart it properly. I'm sorry for not telling you the first time. So, well, I didn't restart it exactly, but you know how things are. Here's a resource pack that makes the game look like the like the PC version of Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers Special. Yeah, if you have epilepsy, you're probably dead right now. And if you don't, you're also probably dead right now. But I am immune to bright colors. Yes, I just said I am immune to bright colors. Just take it or leave it. So yeah. With this simple system of replacing sprites, there's a lot you can do. Like, for example, here's something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a ginormously impractical mouse sprite. Okay? Just watch this. Okay? I'm gonna take that and that. Just image, resize, 128 by 128. You know, put these colors there so that I can then draw in black. I said primary, draw in black. Yes, there is absolutely nothing stopping you from doing crap like this. Making an impractically large object with no purpose whatsoever. And the fact that it's all saved on PNG files that can be easily replaced and repaired just makes it a whole lot better, you know? I'm just very sorry for not telling you about this. But look, I just did that. Now I'm gonna run the game. There! The mouse is impractically large now. What the frick? Facebook! I do not care about you, Facebook. Why must you do this? Also, I implemented backwards jumping by making it so that your sprite doesn't flip until you hit the ground. You know, it's a... Basically, this game is being held together by sticky tape. I tried my best to program Mario, and somehow I did it. So, yeah. I know what we can do. Considering the fact that somebody's actually watching right now, let's make the absolute stupidest resource pack ever. Just because we can. Now, as for the tiles that are used, we got the pipes, these, that, you know, I don't think I used that, sorry, but yeah. Also, these bricks are not used because they're actually sprites in the game. But, you know, let's do something crazy, like, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it memey, we're gonna make it bad, we're gonna make it grimy, we're gonna make it sad. We're doing Crying Obsidian version of the normal block. Because, you know, if you have PNG file power, now you're playing with power. Graphical power. So yeah, if I forget to put the game in the description, please yell at me. I'm serious. if I forget to link you to this game, then make sure to remind me. Because, I do not want to have you guys left out from this. Look, the ground is now purpley and spoopy. Let's do the same to the hard blocks. Why don't we? See, we can do whatever we want. It's freaking... It's just... It's Mario. What else do I have to say? It's Mario. Like that, I guess, and we're gonna need a variation for that on this right here. So let's add some purple splotches. You know, since this is replaceable, there's nothing stopping me from going like this and just being like, bam, all that turns into that, and all that turns into that. Because, you know, these are never used in the game. They're all sprites. Except for these. These are actual tiles in the game. They're just not in the level. Not in the level that you can currently play, anyways. I'm too lazy to open the Game Maker Studio project, okay? I'm too lazy to open it. Let's make the pipes all spoopy as well. You know how we're gonna do it? You know how we're gonna do it? Hue shifting. Woo! Spoops! Spoopy. You know what's gonna be more spoopy? I'll tell you what's gonna be more spoopy. Actually, I don't know what'll be more spoopy. Ooh, I know. Blood shrooms, ooh, spooky. Why am I doing stuff that's spooky? I don't know. It's not like it's Halloween or anything. A few months until that happens. But see, I did that in a matter of minutes. No need to edit the source code anymore. The graphics are not constantly being replaced. They're replaced at startup. Because while the vanilla graphics will always be in the game, because Game Maker Studio, I'm not very good with it. I can't just make the sprites load externally in the first place. But a cool thing is the fact that since I made it so that the mask of the image is the same no matter what, I could do 32 by 64. And then, you know, add a wacky gradient. Like, you know, we can make atrocities like this in a matter of seconds. Look, there's the big jump sprite. Changed and in-gamesed. See? So it doesn't matter how broken your sprites are, the game won't break. I did not do any palette swapping code, because I don't know how to do palette swaps and shaders in Game Maker Studio. But you know, well, the benefit of not knowing all that means you can make the sprites different looking. So, let's do the Goomba sprite. It's not a simple flip anymore. So I can make him raise his eyebrows to all of this. You know, it's an eyebrow raising situation. He's like, you know. You know, there, now he's doing that. As for the actual Game Maker project and editing levels, I would say that that's feasible to do. I can open the Game Maker. But I think textures are more fun at the moment. Like, for example, what could I replace bricks with? What could I replace them with? Also, if you're wondering about the 4x3 thing, my monitor got broken, so I have to use a substitute monitor. See, we got 4 frames in the brick sprite. Now, the reason a brick is an object and not a tile is because within the limitations of the original Game Maker Studio, you can't have animated backgrounds. I got an idea. Also, to clear up the confusion, I'll just make that. I'll make it have eyes. Eyes that look around at the world around them. Eyes that look straight ahead. Eyes that look upwards. Straight ahead again. And then downwards. And because we can, I'll do some, I'll just add some blue in the eyes. Now, you all might be wondering, Dynasty, why did you attempt to recreate the Mario 1 engine? To that I reply, because Hello Mario engine stinks. It's, it's like, sure, this is worse, but keep in mind that I'm entirely new to the concept of programming and such. So I'm not going to be able to make some masterpiece of game design and programming. Because if you want to see how messy the frickin' code for this is, I'll show you how messy it is. All I gotta do is wait for Game Maker to start up. Oh, why have I not shown you this? This is the most important part. You can duck while small. It is completely useless, but it is hilarious that small Mario can duck. Why'd I do it? Because it just made sense for funny. my Mario 1 engine yeah, it's not being held together very well. Yes, I attempted to make a frickin' clown copter. It did not work out well. But I do believe that this the version in the compiler, the version in the actual project, has an updated feature that you might have seen if you have a keen enough eye. Unfortunately, custom graphics do not work in the development environment because, you know, that would require me to edit the included files of the dev environment, and that's not good. But look, you saw this genius, but just watch this. Yes, that actually happened. Awesome or what? We just got Mega Goombas, guys. Mega Goombas are amazing. Oh, you know what? RM_help is a test room. So if I move that to there, I can show you a whole bunch of crap. Like for example, the infinii goomba. That is actually pretty hilariously bad. If we're gonna be honest here, it's pretty bad. But I thought, what the heck, I'll try it. Basically, it's a Goomba that you can just bounce on infinitely. It's kind of like the crappy ASM experiments you'd see on Super Mario World Central. Now, why'd I call this room help? Because I needed help on making this. One thing I was even at this point not able to implement properly is Koopas. I was able to implement them, just not very well. Also, yeah, hidden blocks. And the blocks can actually contain anything, including nothing. I forget. Does anything happen if you try to put nothing in it? Did I code that into this engine, or was it on a different attempt? Whatever. It's just okay. It creates a Mario. Okay, so Mario is object 0. We do not want that. That is nice to know. Trying to create a sprite called SPR_object0. Now, you might be wondering what all that is about. Well, basically, it's set to spawn whatever object you put into it. The default value is 0. And Mario happens to be the first object in the list. So, yeah. So it should be, I have to make it so that it's defaulted to 1. Or, not defaulted to 1, defaulted to a real object 0. So that I don't have the issue of Mario spawning out of a question block. And yes, I have tried the Cherry Mario with the collisions of yourself. and everything, it doesn't work that well. I just realized I completely disregarded the NES palette limitations on this sprite. On another note, Game Maker Studio 2 looks really cool. I know people will give me crap for using Game Maker instead of a real engine. To that I say, yes, you are kind of right about the fact that I should be learning a real engine and not something as easy as Game Maker Studio, but, you know, I've kind of already fallen under the curse of easiness. You know what I mean? Okay, now, oh! This old version of this old chart I used for the NES palette. Disregard the Screaming Sisters. They are, they're completely unrelated to this. Ignore them. Yeah, Object Zero needs to be a thing. Codemeister, I believe I've seen your channel before, Codemeister. Yeah, I think Game Maker is good, but, you know, I really would prefer if I knew an actual, like, mainstream coding language, like C# or Java. Because Game Maker Studio has some, you know, things that I just don't understand how to do properly. Okay, I was at this, okay. Create a new object. Object 0. That should be the actual name of it. And you know what? I don't really have to put any code in this whatsoever. Since it automatically goes to the index of 0, I can just use that the way it is. And I just remembered I removed the question mark block. I am bad. I should not have removed the question mark block. Now, if you want to see my, oh. I'm currently, streaming so yeah, Stevie Boy says hello to YouTube. Sub to Stevie Boy. All of you, sub to Stevie Boy. Yes, this is great. This is perfect. All I need is to make the origin of this object 24. Yes. I'm in talk, just talk. Anyway, now he'll be able to see that. I don't want any distractions. I must do some cool stuff. There, now it appears correctly. It comes out of the question mark block, and then it's all like, oh, that's an invalid object. You know what? Hello. How are you?
What's up?
Not much, just streaming the game makers.
Okay.
Yes, I use Game Maker to create my Mario games. Well, actually, I do use Lunar Magic very often. It's just I made a fan game in Game Maker, and it was my first successful attempt.
I'm making my game in Game Maker 2.
Game Maker Studio 2 or just Game Maker Studio as well?
As well.
Okay. Because there is a Game Maker Studio 2 that is currently out.
Yeah.
And you know what? Since I have no money, I have no shame in saying this. I'm a game pirate.
I cracked it too.
Yeah. The one I use is Startilla.
Same.
Yeah, when a Game Maker Studio 2 crack comes out, I'm definitely, like, maybe it's the price point that is the problem anyways, because, like, $100 for a game engine, it's just too much. Like, $100 should be, like, a budget for a AA game.
Okay.
Okay, anyways, get ready to see the most broken freaking code you have ever seen. This is my player code.
Yeah.
It is overly straightforward. To the point of it being detrimental and very, very inefficient.
Okay. Oops. Didn't want that. As for the quote-unquote hammer sprite, it's just a ball. Oh, it's in the stream, okay. Or something.
The stream is me showing off and working on my my Mario 1 engine. Something I haven't figured out yet is how to do Koopas properly. If I start the game in room 2.
These are hard.
You're cutting out a lot.
It's because I don't have the best internet connection here.
Okay.
In my room.
Wait a minute, what was I just doing? There's the Super Ball power-up. I don't have palette swapping. I'm just too straightforward with my code. Like, guess what? You wanna know how stupid and straightforward I am with my code?
Oh.
For the longest time, I couldn't figure out how I could make fireballs bounce, but then Colin mentioned use gravity, and I was just like, I am such an idiot.
So easy, yeah. Yeah. My bosses in my game are kind of like bullet hell-ish, but also like Kirby-ish.
You know what? I'm gonna place OBJ ship down, just because I don't remember if I removed the code for it or not. Basically, it was supposed to be the Super Mario Maker clown car. Now, the question a lot of people are going to ask is okay, let's see. No, I did not have the code still for this. You know what?
I like how the game.
Sorry. Oh wait, Stevie boy, you haven't seen the infinii goomba. Yes, I made it look wrong on purpose, but just...
Hey!
Hello, welcome to the stream, Pixelgon. I am streaming...
Oh.
I am streaming...
Oh, you're streaming now.
I am streaming my, my Super Mario Bros. 1 engine development. The infinii goomba! You can jump on it an infinite amount of times, and it will never die.
Oh wow!
Reminds me of those chucks from the old Ninja Negro.
I know something I know something that I should implement. Springs. SPR.
Why? Why is the spin like that?
Yeah, so besides that, you pretty much need to implement everything that was like in every Mario game ever.
Well, I've already gotten to the point of implementing a hammer suit.
There's like Mario, like Unimaker.
I like Mario Unimaker, but I've never seen an update to it yet. In fact, I do believe that I have...
Okay.
You know what? I have a ginormous list of suggestions right here that I wrote a few months ago.
Okay.
Super Mario Unimaker. Suggestions in no particular order. Suggestions by Dynasty Lobster. Give credit. I'm using beta demo version 1.0 first release, so please add these in beta demo version 1.1, I think. Here are two methods you could use to add slopes. First option, allow the player to press shift while ground is selected to... Okay, so... First option, allow the player to press shift while ground is selected to cycle between these. 45 degree, 22.5 degree, and 11.25 degree slope, as well as the upside down forms of the slope. And another option, make 3 slopes in the resource menu, gradual, normal, and steep, and allow the player to press shift to rotate the slope.
Interesting.
Codemeister, I appreciate your enthusiasm. I really like it. Anyway.
Yay.
Number 2, new resource, semi-solid platforms. Number 3, I need a drink of water.
Oh.
I'm back.
Okay.
Idea number 3, sub-areas. Make a drop-down menu to select between sub-areas of a level. By default, there are 2 sub-areas, the one you spawn in and the second one, but you can add a new one by pressing a plus in the drop-down. Number 4, if you drag Mario into a pipe, it will make you select a sub-area from the drop-down, and yes, the first area will be an option, unlike Mario Maker. And place an exit pipe in the selected sub-area.
Better than Mario Maker.
Yeah, but you can't make it in the same section.
Yeah, you can't make it.
I mean, like, people say, it saddens me that people think Mario Maker is better than Lunar Magic.
Whoa.
While there are superiorities, there are far more weaknesses. Anyway.
Yeah, but like you don't have all the enemies. There's no slopes, you can't make custom palettes, mix tile sets, you can't
I know. But anyway. Number 4. Any 2 pipes that are linked via the prior mentioned method will display a unique number. Obviously, the first pipes you link will display a 1. Number 5. New resource. Doors. Use the same system as warp pipes. And the P-switch doors, of course. Here's idea number 6. If you press shift while the pipe resource is selected, the pipe will cycle between these colors: green, red, blue, yellow, purple, white, black, orange. And I just went from 4 viewers to 1. I'm sorry. Number 7. Not so sure about this one. Layers. They work like the layers in every major image editor. Number 8. Place the file resources you used for your level themes in a folder to allow the creation of new themes. Important. If a level uses a custom theme, the theme will be included with the level download, because if the level is uploaded, the level will be inside the custom themes folder. Bug fixes that need to be made. The game has performance issues. It can't handle a large open-ended level. For example, I will include a uni file for you to play. Also, the play mode turns the performance issue into an absolute nightmare. The game dropped to nearly 40% speed on my level. When I played in the make mode, however, it was noticeable, but you don't really care. I think it is a problem with placement for objects is a little buggy, and full screen tends to cut off important things that you need to see. Spike tops are wall phasers.
I don't understand that people find Mario 64 so great.
And another bug, some enemies are a little stiff in the movement department. Suggestion number 10.
One more thing. Make the spikes tall.
Anyway, suggestion number 10.
I don't remember there being tall spikes in Mario.
Zoom the screen out slightly when in editing mode. It will negate the need for an on-off button for the GUI. And
wait, is this like 2D or 3D?
I'm talking Mario Unimaker suggestions. You'll be able to place stuff.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your whole engine you're making.
I was doing that a second ago, but once you mentioned Mario Unimaker, I realized I need to share this list with the world.
Okay, more like to the views, more like to the 20-something subscribers you have.
I don't...
Stop!
Number 11. Allow us to resize bullet cannons. Number 12. Give us a 12-slot hotbar so we can quickly switch between items we use often, without the need to open the resource menu. Number 13. New resource, liquid. It is a tile that starts as water, but when you press shift, it cycles between lava or poison water, depending on the theme, quicksand, deep snow, and back to water. Number 14. Allow us to choose between these level formats: vertical, horizontal, and squarish. You could call that freeform. Squarish means that the level has no restrictions on its shape and size. The shape and size of a level depend on which screens have something in them. You need to display screen boundaries for this and allow the player to scroll outside the level or else it would be impossible to make a level greater than one screen in size in the squares format. Number 15 is needed for number 14. Allow us to move the camera by middle clicking and dragging the mouse, or moving the analog stick on the controller. And number 16 is an extremely important one. Pressing enter or select starts you at the beginning of the level, but the play button starts you at the exact position of Mario. If you pressed enter or select, Mario will begin the level as small Mario. Suggestion number 17. Allow us to bind controls for keyboard and controllers to the exact keys we want. But for the controller, allow us to switch between up plus jump and spin jump button for the spin jumps. Number 18, new resources. Everything in Super Mario Maker that you didn't add yet. A bonsai bill, a regular bullet bill placement, and Pokey. Number 19, background decorations. We need them. A lot of them. Number 20, needed for slopes, colored pipes, and semi-solid platforms. If a resource has a lot of transformations, let us press Alt plus Shift to manually choose from the desired form, instead of manually going through them one by one. Number 21 is important. In the resource menu, use a scroll bar to allow for more than just a few resources, without needing to display all of them at the same time. Number 22. If you are capable of doing this, do it. Add support for the people who have one of those cool touchscreen things that are used for drawing on the computer as if you were using paper. Barely anyone would use it, but the people who have those things will love you for it. 23. New forms for resources. Big brick, big question block, blue Koopa, yellow Koopa, blue, red, and yellow Yoshis, a muncher that stays in place like Mario World, large Dino Rhino, Bowser Jr., all the Koopalings, the off form of the on-off block, Mega Mole...
Yeah, there are no Dino Rhinos in Mario Maker.
And a level end bridge/axe that could...
come on...
Number 24. Allow us to compile levels into a playlist and make an extremely simple world map. Like Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, but, you know, allow secret exits. Number 25. Allow us to remove the time limit entirely. Number 26. Wings! And number 27. Allow us to change the size of the window from 1x, 2x, 3x, and 4x. Okay, I just finished listing off those things, so here we are now. What the heck should I add next? Also, what do you think of the small Mario ducking?
I don't see it.
Here, I'll zoom in on it for you.
Hey, what about Stevie? He needs to see too.
It's in the stream.
Oh, he's watching the stream. Oh, those fucking dogs!
So, yeah. Time for me to create level, because what Mario development stream would it be if I didn't create a level? But before I do that, I will do the level with the most assets, which is rm_test.
Alright. No white.
Oh, and by the way, Codemeister. Oh crap. Oopsie. I made this run at the speed of 60. And since the game isn't built around 60 FPS, it runs too fast. I know it was a mistake
Right.
from the beginning, but this project is over 2 years old.
Pixel, do you remember my game?
What do you mean rep?
I said Pixel. Do you remember my game where you said that my first boss is too hard?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But that's of course I need to be quick about that. But yeah, it's not as hard as like Bowser, like the final Bowser fight in Mario 64. Let's see, these. Not only does the control make this worse, like when he's like about to read the fire, you have to be like quick to grab his tail. But sometimes you won't get it because of the awful turning in this game. Oh, and then like the fact you have to time like your throws right. Like the fact is he goes so fast. So it's like either you have to be like near the bomb. You just what's that? It's stupid. Oh, great. God. That's great.
Eventually I'll be able to get an HD monitor again. Well, technically this is high definition because it's...
I was freaking...
Technically it is still high definition, but, you know, it's 4:3.
There.
Mr. DK is slow as fuck.
So... it's time to make a level, guys.
No. No.
But I am not hindered to any hardware limitations of any kind. So, you know, my only limitations are software related.
Oh. No. No. I have to be so slippery.
Why doesn't Discord have face cam?
Oh, it's gonna have that soon, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I need to get the tail anyways, thanks to this awful control.
Creation code. Item equals obj underscore mush.
Please. Oh, God, it's just atrocious.
So,
Okay.
Stevie boy,
Get him!
since you said you make Game Maker games as well, I'd love to see yours.
Oh yeah, he did one called Drum.
What?
Talking to you, Stevie.
What?
Dynasty.
Yes, I made game called Drum. Cause it's about
Yes.
drums and it's dumb.
Give me some minute. I'm gonna. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh my God, this is a nightmare. This boss is a nightmare to beat. Okay, yeah.
I did not implement death into this yet.
So I'm guessing like Mario just goes through the enemies.
Yeah. Like, Mario can kill the enemies, but, the enemies can't kill Mario.
You were supposed to slide. See? Oh, well, you really can't see. God, this boss. So what enemies do you have so far?
I'm going to do something.
Oh, I didn't get the tail.
Resize canvas. Make the height from 32 to 48. Just do that. No, that's
Get the tail.
put a Mario in there. This is gonna be incredibly stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
You should have gotten the tail. No, this is the worst turning.
And then Pixelgon observes how much he hates Mario 64.
God, it's the control. It's so horrendous. The turning is so horrendous. The camera is so horrendous.
But is the horrenderies very horrendous?
It's very horrendous. It's... Oh my god. Go in the freaking pipe. It shouldn't be that hard to go in a freaking pipe. No, it's not like my analog stick is loose, which is why it's like taking forever. No, it's working perfectly fine. This is how the game actually plays.
This is the title screen so far.
Pretty cool.
That's good actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, time to create an object. No, I already have an object
And-
for this.
And a long GIF is uploading correctly. A long GIF. Or a GIF, I don't know. It's Kirby styles, mostly.
No! Yes! Oh my god. That feels so good to finally hit him. Oh, I was...
Do 0.5 for now.
No, why? I got one hit. No! Stop! Stop! Why is that an option for the camera? Get it! Get it!
Oops.
Okay.
Must be my equals.
Yes! 2 hits! Oh my god, 2 hits! I was that lucky to get 2 hits on Bowser.
Guys, it is finally the time for me to do the clown copter thing.
See how this... Oh.
if the image will
level
load.
and
Oh.
Okay, that was. I'm assuming it's connection. And hang on. I'm
Oh,
gonna,
that's pretty cool. It's very polished.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I actually got 2 hits on Bowser. But I'm not kidding though. When like you have to actually time it right.
I uploaded my first level.
Okay. Okay.
Let's hope. I'm gonna hope that the ship doesn't go too fast.
Destiny, go to 3 chat.
Hey, we got momentum here.
How's momentum like? Oh, this game has.
The momentum is like it's like you're in space because it doesn't stop unless you make it stop. But like, you know, it has like a speed limit so that you don't break everything.
You just better time it right. Good God. Why? So long. Get the town. God. Oh, it's intro. It is so. It is so.
Destiny Lobster. Did you see my level?
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah, I mean, I played it, so.
Like it's a.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd love to get an EXE of this. So that I can actually play the game.
You were supposed to hit the line. And having timed that right, it's atrocious. Literally atrocious. Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm very happy to know that that we have another person who uses Game Maker on board.
Mm-hmm. No. You think that like, you could just throw him into the pit? Because that's like how he died in Super Mario Bros. 3, but... Risky. Okay. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. I actually did it! Oh my god. I actually did it! Oh my god. I actually did it. Oh my god. I did it. I actually did it. Oh my god. I actually did it.
Sounds like my reaction whenever I successfully made the mayrio engine. And yes, I said Mario.
Oh.
Mostly ironic at this point.
Wow, I thought I would never do that. Atrocious. That is like to control the camera. The fact that you have to time it right for him to hit the mines.
Okay.
Being that one of the worst boss fights I've ever played. Like Super Mario 64.
Pixelgon, will you check out the stream just to see this this
not
wibbly
like
wobbly
that.
copter. Because I think this is some new Super Mario Brothers kind of stuff right here.
We'd be happy about that.
Do you like the wibbly wobbly copter? Yes, the wibbly wobbly copter. Okay, now time to add some things to polish it. Else, if image underscore angle is greater than 0, image underscore angle minus equals 1. The Game Maker stream. Yay. Stevie boy, I've created the wibbly wobbly copter.
Oh, okay. Wibbly wobbly.
I did not expect to be able to pull off a visual effect this
Wow, that feels quite good. Hang on. Hang on. Join us, Iron Fox. Join us, Iron Fox.
I got an idea. I'm gonna make an str underscore smoke.
Wait, is the live stream still happening?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
I'll be right back. I think my food's ready.
okay.
Okay.
Now to create an airbj underscore smoke depth 1 so that it's behind a whole bunch of crap. Hello.
Iron. I think it's Sky.
See what I mean? How like how detrimentally how detrimentally overly straightforward my code is. So rotation equals choose.
Hey, Iron Fox.
He's having some problems, I think.
How's it going? Iron Fox? Is your mic working? then should I can't hear you if you're saying something. Try like the disconnect reconnect thing. Try that. Oh. Okay, should be working now. What the heck? Okay then. What's with your mic not working and working at times?
So there we go. You know what, this shouldn't be called the wobbly copter, it should be called the rafflecopter. This is the rafflecopter. Let's hope it works.
And I'm gonna get dinner, lunch.
The game didn't run. Scoobity bop bop, scoobity bop bop, scoobity bop bop boop. Scoobity bop bop, scoobity bop bop, scoobity bop bop boop. It's a rafflecopter. It's a rafflecopter. Huh? Alarm 0 equals 1. Alarm. Okay. I guess that defeats the point of that. Instance underscore create x y j underscore smoke. All of this. Oops. I know what I did wrong. I get it. Image alpha as in 1 is 100%. I'm stupid. So like just so 100. Wait a minute, what was I doing? So wait, 100. Yeah, that's 50, but 0.02. Okay, that might work.
So.
And the Rafflecopter still doesn't work. It's constantly creating the smoke objects. The smoke objects just won't show up. No, Image Alpha is less than or equal to 0. That was the mistake. Okay, that is definitely smoke particles, but it is way too many.
What was this?
I made the Rafflecopter. Yeah, but there's far too many smoke particles, and gray does not seem like a suitable color for them. First of all, let's make the smoke start at a image_alpha equals 0.5. That's why I'll do boot the pop. There we go. Now it should be close to perfect. Still no chat, and still no chat since last, since Codemeister left. It's a good thing that we're still here so I can communicate. Yes, this works. This is the Rafflecopter in full force.
Alright. I need more feet.
It should probably have a thing where it slows down, though.
So.
my speed is less than 0, then... Let's see if that works. Because the Rafflecopter needs to, you know, obey the laws of friction. Okay, so now it does have momentum, but it stops well. So 0.125. Let's change that to 0.125 divided by 2 equals 0.0625. I was just doing the math, that's all. Because I want it to stop about half as abruptly.
Alright.
That is much better. The Rafflecopter. Turn that alarm 0 to something like 2. No, start to 3. Thus making the smoke particle appear 10 times a second.
I'll be... God, I need more pizza. OBJ_ship. It is time to take a trip downstream, where all your worries go away. 'Cause it is time to go a place you've never gone, in ways you've never seen before. Oh. Forgot an important part. The view should follow the object of OBJ_ship. Finally getting that game development content that you guys
We're promised. That's cool. Scuba da boop da boop ba boop ba scuba da boop da boop scoop de beep de beep de beep de beep de beep de boop boom. Oh crap. Okay. Now that does affect the momentum. That'll slow the ship down every time. Crap, I haven't been talking for a while. Okay, now the bricks are actually something that slows you down. The Rafflecopter is complete! Now that the Rafflecopter is complete, I should, you know, put room 2 back at the front and add a couple more sprites. Like, SPR_squish. We'll add the hit blocks. Well, that's gonna, although that will take some effort, because it's multiple frames. And I gotta stitch these together into one file. Okay. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 frames. So 16 times 8, 128, so width of 128, height of 16. I never understood why I get so many Facebook notifications. I wish I had something interesting to say right now. Documents, Game Maker projects, Mario 1 sprites, hit block .png.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, wow, that took longer than I thought.
Place
Are you
SPR
still there?
Yes. Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, it's so odd that, like, that the PlayStation 2, like, sold much better. It has I hate when people hear that. It pisses me off. But yeah, it's odd that the PS2 sold much better than the GameCube, yet the GameCube has a bigger following.
Well, times change.
What do you think that is?
I don't know.
Dicks. Dicks.
Let's see. This runs. I made it so that the Rafflecopter will break bricks, but they slow you down.
I'm guessing you... Wait, when did you start the stream?
I started this stream... Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea why I started this stream.
Alright.
So, place SBR underscore... What is that? What is that noise? How could you not know?
What are you talking about?
I just heard a big noise of something, of two fabrics rubbing together.
Yeah, it was me rubbing back my laptop.
It is very loud in the microphone.
Okay.
There we go. Now we can have that be replaced whenever we want. I want to be able to have every graphic replaceable. As for the tile sets, all of those are replaceable already, but the sprites need a little more work. So yeah.
Alright.
What do you think of a Goomba getting a mushroom and it turns into a big Goomba? But then you can repeat that again to get a humongo Goomba.
Alright.
I think the humongo Goomba should probably be a slightly different color. Nah. I know. I'll make the eyes white. Because at this size...
For what?
For the humongo Goomba. Because at that size, it's just, you know, you gotta make it pop. Pixel, have you seen the Humongo Goomba in action?
No.
Well, get ready, because you're about to. First, here's a mushroom. Turns it big. Oh, I screwed it up. Mushroom, turns it big. Another mushroom. Turns it humongo.
That's nice.
You can stomp on that. Turns into 2 big ones. And the big ones turn into 2 small ones. You know what? I've never tested the hammer power-up in the question mark block. Okay, so that does in fact work.
Alright. Oh! This guy played your hack.
Who? Samu Roy?
Nope. Self-made island.
Okay. PCD? What's the D for?
D means demo.
Okay. Is he gonna do commentary on it, or?
Nope.
I wonder if he's gonna discover any of the secrets, unlike everybody else who's played it. There aren't any secret exits. There's just but there are secrets. And I did release an update to the hack on Super Mario World Central a few days ago, but I doubt that it's through moderation yet. Oh crap! I forgot. I'm still streaming. I can't do this right now. Oh no! Okay, it's still the same stream. Good. Okay. Everything is still here. Good. But I am going to have to put up a BRB. I'm back.
Okay.
Now to test out the hammer power. And it'll be cool. Yep, that works. Um. I know, maybe I could use a donut block.
Oh my god, alright. Was that not a fun time with Sonic Ball?
It was a fun time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry for not giving an update on this engine thing, this Mario engine thing for a long time.
Alright. Oh my god. This game has a great soundtrack.
Parent of obj_wall. Timer equals, let's do 35, so that's almost a second, that's more than a second. Timer is less than or equal to 0. Y plus equals 2. There's actually a chance that it might be that I might have gotten that perfect. compiling takes a long time. Go down equals true.
Alright, I think I am gonna... So... You actually know a bit of programming?
Not much at all. Like, the platforming engine I used to make, this Mario Brothers remake, while it was nothing but jumping around, that's what I used. I used somebody else's code to build this monumentous pile of held together with tape stuff. You know what I mean?
Alright. Okay.
These frickin' donut blocks won't move. Getting into the freaking habit of saving it before pressing the check mark. And it takes a long time to save. The play button to attempt to play a game. Oh, okay. Fine, -1. That should work. Anyways, yeah, the stream has gotten boring. I'm gonna end it here. Bye.